Hello again. The last time we talked, I spoke about discipline and invisible growth, why it's so important to just trust the process. What I want to share today is knowing those signs of what it looks like when you're on the right path. So, 5 simple signs. The first sign that you're on your path to success. Number 1, if you ever say to yourself, what I'm doing is hard. Now, there is a difference between hard, like Sisyphus. If you're familiar with Greek mythology, there was this character who was punished by the god to carry a boulder chained to his neck up a hill and down a hill. Now, that's hard work, of course. He's not going anywhere. Hard meaning it's a challenge. If you feel uncomfortable and you're not quite sure if you're gonna make it, good, you're on the right path. Number 2 would be if you ever say to yourself, I don't feel like insert blank today. I'm sure we can all relate to some of us going to the gym. I don't feel like going to the gym today. Now we know that that process is literally breaking down the muscle to rebuild it to make us stronger. And if you don't feel like doing that, it's because it's making you better. So if you ever say to yourself, I don't feel like insert blank today, it's probably because you should. That's a good sign. Number 3, if you ever say to yourself, everyone else seems to have more time than me. Good. What are they doing? Not the same as you. You know, every person that you can think of who I'm sure you admire or you find to be successful, they have the same 24 hours in a day as everyone else. And a lot of times that path, the invisible growth, may lead you to places where you are putting in a lot more work and time and effort into things that other people aren't willing to do. It will pay off. So just remember, if it were easy, everyone would do it. Number 4, if you ever say to yourself, I don't feel like this is making a difference. So you might not be seeing the results that you want immediately. The funniest part about growth is sometimes it is when the situation is over or when we're out of what we're doing. When we look back, it's like, oh wow, right? Hindsight is always 20/20. In the moment, you have your blinders on and you're focused on what you're doing. Great, keep going because it is making a difference. And sometimes being out of the situation is when you'll notice that. The 5th sign that you are on the right path for you, your journey, if you ever say to yourself, almost no one else is doing this. Good, great, perfect. That's when you know that either what you're doing, you're in an untapped market, so if no one else is doing it, then great, that leaves more opportunity for you. More importantly, if no one else is doing it, then you're mastering skills that others won't have, which makes you more valuable. Your worth is greater. So you have to remember that really these are the signs of like the mile markers on your marathon when you're struggling and you're trying to just make it through. And you think to yourself, am I on the right path? If you've ever asked yourself any of those 5 things, then you are. So keep going because the journey's not over. And you just have to remember that path to mastery is offered to everyone. Anyone can take that path, but most people rarely do. And so those are the signs to let you know that you're on the right one. Thanks. Bye.